Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Ms. Sarika Joshi, Assistant Professor at AISSMS College of Hotel Management and Catering Technology. I welcome you to my series based on Human Resource Management. My last video was based on Human Resource Planning Part 1, which emphasized about the importance of human resource planning in an organization. This video is based on yet another important aspect, which is job analysis and job design. Let's have a look at the definition. Job analysis is a systematic exploration of the activities within the job. It is a basic technical procedure, one that is used to define the duties, responsibilities, and accountabilities of a job. During the job application, the human resource manager needs the information about the job duties and responsibilities. This information is compiled by him after consulting with the various departmental heads that the job is pertaining to. Let's have a look at an example. For example, if a human resource manager wants to hire a chef or a cook for his organization, he will have to conduct a job analysis for a job of a chef, and that's something he would be looking for the ability, something like working for long hours, ability to stand for a long period of time in the kitchen, good in interfacing with the customer, basic grooming and hygiene practices, ready to work on weekend shifts. That means an human resource manager, when he is putting up an advertisement for this particular job, will expect an employee or an applicant to possess all these skills or all these requirements if he or she is applying for a job of a chef. Now let's have a look at another concept, which is job design. It involves systematic attempt to organize the tasks, the duties, responsibilities into a unit of a work to achieve certain objectives. That means in the above case, if we have to apply job design, the human resource manager will look at certain things like ergonomics of the kitchen. Next, have certain rubber mats so that he realizes that a chef has to stand on his feet for a longer hours and it should be very comfortable for him when he stands on the rubber mats. Next is the ambience or the general appearance, general feel of the kitchen, wherein it should be well ventilated or there should be a proper exhaust system so that the chef or the cook would be enabled to work for longer hours near the gas range. Next is a clean uniform. Hygiene, as we said, is of utmost importance. The preferable ones will be the clean uniform which will be provided to the staff when they apply for this particular job. Some simple things like having a hand wash stations near the gas range so that time and motion practice is also considered. Now this is something related to a job design, wherein when we are planning to have applicants for this particular job, the area where this job will be performed, which will be our kitchen, how well equipped it should be. So when we look at a general thing like job analysis is divided into job description and job specification. So it would look like this. Let's have a look in detail as to what is job description. Job description will include job identification, job summary, job duties and responsibilities, working conditions at the job, machines, tools and equipments which will be handled at the job, social environment, and other things which are related to this particular job. Let's have a look what you mean by job specification. Job specification will include the qualification of an applicant, his or her experience, physical characteristics which will include height, weight, capability to work, and next social characteristics such as interpersonal skills or communication skills, etc. So overall, if we say job description and job specification would look something like this. As in, to say job description is mostly to do or it is related to the specifications of the job, whereas job specification has to mostly do with the person who is going to perform this job. We are going to have a detailed explanation about job description and job specification in my further videos. Now let's have a look at some of the methods of collecting data for job analysis. As we always see that analysis is based on certain data and we need some data based on a job. So when we say a job analysis, we need to have data about a job. How is it that the HR manager is going to collect this data? Well, there may be several procedures or several methods to do so. I have prominently incorporated 3 methods over here, which is the observation method, the questionnaire method, and the interview method. Let's have a look at them in detail. The interview method of job analysis. Well, in this particular method, the interviewer and the interviewee, which will involve the supervisor and an subordinate, the supervisor will interview the subordinate based on the conditions of his job. He may interview about any kind of challenges that a person faces on the job or any kind of further specifications or requirement. All these things will be noted down and certain employees will be interviewed and then further analysis will be made. Based on this, if there are any changes that should be brought about as far as the working conditions of the job are concerned, they will be considered by the HR manager. Well, though observation method is yet another method of collecting data, in this method, the HR manager will actually spend time at the field or say at the kitchen or at the floors and learn about the responsibilities of that particular job in detail. This can also be done with the help of the videos that can be recorded so that in a specific period of time, what are the specific tasks which are performed by a specific person will be noted down. In that case, the observation will be what are the specifications of the job, what are the things which can be further simplified or what are the things which can be incorporated at a particular job can be taken care by the HR manager. The next is the questionnaire method, where the HR manager would provide the questionnaire to a lot of employees and list down the ideas that can be incorporated into a position. This way, when we collect the data from different employees by incorporating different methods of data collection, analysis can be done about a particular job. Let's have a look at the importance of job analysis now. Job analysis facilitates proper publicity of a job. It helps in the selection of applicable psychological tests. Next, it facilitates purposeful interviews. Number 4, it facilitates scientific selection and it facilitates promotions and transfer. I hope we have understood in detail about the job analysis. Now, let's have a look at a small video which will summarize about the job analysis.
Job analysis. Job analysis is the systematic study of tasks, duties, and responsibilities of a job and the knowledge, skills, abilities and other requirements needed to perform it. Accurate job analysis data is essential due to Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Bona fide occupational requirements or BFOQs dictate that companies may only discriminate on the basis of religion, sex or national origin when the characteristic is essential to the job requirements. For this reason, organizations must ensure that they have legally defensible data to support job requirements if used on an exclusionary basis. Job analysis may be extremely detailed and include any range of activities, tasks, duties, and behaviors necessary to perform a job. The breadth and depth of these details requires analysts to use various methods. Let's examine some of the key methods that a job analyst must use in order to complete a proper job analysis. One method of job analysis is observation, where an analyst observes the incumbent for a period of time, taking detailed notes. This may include time and motion studies, video, computer or telephone monitoring. Another major technique is interviews. Questions may be open-ended or involve details such as what types of problems do you solve? Interviewing may also examine relationships to other jobs, special terms, physical environment and other qualifications. Another major technique is surveys, where questionnaires with open and closed-ended questions are distributed to many incumbents at once. This has the benefit of being cost-effective and may allow the incumbent to be more honest, due to anonymity. In some cases, work samples will be collected in order to get more specific information. For example, the incumbent could provide an example of a widget produced or a presentation delivered. An additional method called the critical incident technique allows incumbents to illustrate work behaviors that have led to particularly successful or unsuccessful performance. Questions such as "Tell me about a time" may be used. One final method is to utilize pre-designed questionnaires in order to conduct your research. Some examples include the Position Analysis Questionnaire, the Work Design Questionnaire, and ONET Online. Job analysis outputs in several important products. A job description, specification, evaluation and performance criteria can be written. This provides input for job design, resource planning, recruitment, training, and performance appraisal. Finally, a thorough job analysis protects the organization from equal employment and ADA lawsuits due to improper procedures. Hiring, firing and promotion decisions must be made in accordance with a thorough job analysis to avoid lawsuits.
I hope you enjoyed the video based on job analysis. And that gives you a detailed information about what exactly is job analysis. I have mentioned the references that I used for making this particular video on this slide. I thank the viewers for watching this video. My further videos will be based on job description and job specification. To give you more insight, I request the viewers to kindly click on the quiz link which has been provided in the description box. Till I come up with my next video, you all take care. Thank you so much.